So my Uvu um Prime or whatever they call it ran out, so I I can't record videos on there anymore. And I had one recorded on my computer, but I told it to move it and it like lost it somehow. So I went on YouTube and I found out that you can record directly to YouTube. So that's what I'm attempting. We'll see how well this works. I think it's working better than the one on my computer works anyway. So I'm pretty excited about that. What I'm not excited about is recapping my day again, but oh well. I woke up early this morning at I was supposed to wake up at 4 o'clock, and at 4:18 I realized that I had been hitting snooze in my subconscious as part of my dream. And but I recognized that it was 4:18 finally, and I was supposed to leave at 4:15 to walk to work. So I was like, "Oh crap." So I got up and got dressed and everything, and just as I was finishing getting dressed, Sergeant Dow came by and told me, "Hey, we've got the truck, so just hurry up and finish, and we'll be waiting for you out there, and then we'll drive up to work together." So we all drove up to work together, and so I didn't end up being any later than anyone else, so that was good. So I got to work and got my guns out to my truck and put on my body armor and everything. And at about 06, we rolled out and um, took a guy, did a quick drop. We're back and we were off by like 7:30, 8 o'clock ish. Went down, grabbed some breakfast. And we had to wait around till 9:30 because our sergeant had a meeting. So uh, we had to wait so he could put out the information that he got in the meeting. So um, at about 9:30 we were released, and I came home. And Lydia had previously told me to call her, so she's like, "It's gonna be the middle of the night. I'll be asleep, but I'll answer." So I called her. No answer. So I'm like, fine. I just went to sleep anyway. Slept till about 15:30, and then Sergeant Dow came, knocked on my door, asked if I wanted to go running. So I got up, went for a 5 mile run. Went straight from there to the gym, um, and did the CrossFit.com workout of the day, which was 70 burpees, 60 sit-ups, 50 kettlebell swings, 40 pull-ups, and there's supposed to be 30 handstand push-ups. I did 30 I do inclined push-ups. So I put my feet up on a bench and bend at the waist, and so I put as much weight as possible on my hands and do a similar motion because I can't do handstand push-ups yet. And after that, um, I drank 1 bottle of water during that workout. Didn't drink any while I ran. And at the end of the workout, I had a headache and I got nauseous. And so I had to sit outside so that it was more oxygen rich, because in my room the air was just stale. It was not helping. So I ended up like laying on my side out on the little, it's kind of like a pallet. It's my doorstep. So I was like laying there, and someone else from the company came by. I was like, "Are you alright?" I was like, just a little nauseous. I think I worked out too hard. It's between that and dehydration probably, but then I went to shower, and then Sergeant Dow and I went to yoga, and that was fun, harder than I expected. There's some tough poses and a lot of shoulder work in yoga. At least the poses we did today. But I quite enjoyed it. Sergeant Dow told me some of my poses weren't the best. He's done a little bit more yoga than I have. And so at the end, he corrected me on some of my poses, but I had a lot of fun. And then after yoga, we went and got supper. Then I just came back, and it was right about 9 o'clock yesterday at Bible study. We talked about having a time and a place to meet with God, because God sees our relationship kind of as intimate as a romantic relationship. We can see that in the Bible that that he talks about worshiping other gods as committing adultery, and so in a relationship, you would, if you get married, you go on dates with your wife. Especially when you're getting to know your wife, you go on a lot of dates, and so having a time and a place is kind of like going on dates with God, and God wants to be with us all the time. So having a time and a place daily when He knows you're going to meet with Him will really improve your prayer life and your spiritual relationship with God. And so he mentioned that his was at 9 o'clock, and I realized I'm home pretty much every night at 9 o'clock. And so I set my watch alarm for 9 o'clock, and today at 9 o'clock I played some worship music on my computer, 2 or 3 songs, and then I prayed for a while. It was one of the longest prayers I've ever done, but it was sincere, and I was just communing with God, and it was awesome. So that's something I definitely plan to do every day from now on. I'm trying to smile more as I do my blog. I realize I look kind of down, but um, yeah, that was pretty much then my day. After that, I chatted with Lydia. We eventually got on and video chatted for a while, and Mariah and Jordan, her cousin and their cousin's boyfriend, came over, and then they went running just now while I'm doing this. And it's like 3 a.m. here, so I need to go to bed pretty quick here. But I wanted to vlog at the very end of my day, so I think I'll finish this up, close it out, drop it into my blog, and go to sleep. So, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.